If you're over 50 and you've got a weak back, poor balance, or weak core strength, there's a good chance they're all coming from the same place. And it is not your back, it's not your hips or your abs. It's a hidden core muscle that most people never train, especially after the age of 50. This muscle quietly decides how strong, stable, and pain-free your body is allowed to be. And when it's weak, everything else has to compensate, and that's where the problems begin. And that muscle is the transverse abdominis, or the TVA as it's so fondly called. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple way to strengthen this muscle, but be warned, it takes a little bit of practice because it's quite tough for our mind and our muscle connection to be there. That's why it's weak. But when you can figure it out, it's going to be an absolute game changer. If you haven't met yet, I'm Gavin. I co-own New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40. And many people that come into us have a weak core. And a lot of times, the transverse abdominis is the sort of muscle responsible. And when they have a physio assessment with one of our physios, they talk about the TVA as being the number one muscle that you need to strengthen. But so many people struggle to connect it together. So I'm going to try and do my best to explain it. It's going to take a little bit of feeling for you, but once you get it, it's going to be great. So the TVA is a muscle that wraps around sort of the inside of your core. Think of it like this looped sort of booty band that we call. I can't put it on, otherwise I would, right? But imagine this is going all the way around my tummy this way. And this muscle, when it contracts like a belt, goes a whole way around your body this way. And it keeps your core strong and stable, and it keeps your spine strong as well. But if it's weak, then so many other muscles have to compensate for that. So we need to figure out a way to strengthen this thing. And obviously you can imagine if I'm shortening the weight belt, the tighter it gets, okay? That's what you want to try and do. You want to try to contract it, to keep it tight, to keep it strong. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is more about a breathing thing. We're going to do is standing up to start with. So when you are standing up nice and tall and you're doing it, like everything's relaxed, okay? Now what I want you to do is put your fingers just on the inside there, okay? And you're going to feel, you feel some muscles or some hardness in there when you do it. And what I want you to do is breathe out. And when you breathe out, I want you to gently contract the muscles where your fingers are, okay? Like I said, it takes a bit of practice. It isn't as easy as you think it is, but you will get there in the end. So as I breathe out, and then I'm going to gently push back against my fingers. So as I push in, I'm trying to push back with the muscles. That's kind of where the TVA is, right? Then you're going to just relax it, and you'll feel everything just relax. Now, it kind of ties into your pelvic floor muscles as well. So if you want to breathe, okay, slightly tense, then squeeze your pelvic floor muscles like you're trying to stop a wee, okay? Then the whole region here sort of tightens up, and that's kind of what you want to do. That's the feeling that you want, right? Now, when you do that, we're looking to do something called an isometric hold. There are ways to move, but what I find is that when you move, you lose concentration, therefore you're not able to concentrate on the muscle that you want, right? So you're going to hold it, breathe out, and then now you're going to tense everything together and you're going to breathe normally. But I want you to tense that muscle. It's actually really hard. And you're going to hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds, so as long as you can anyway. And you might feel that after 10 or 15 seconds, it starts to release again. That's okay. It's just not a lot of endurance with that muscle. But practice it as you go, right? Now, the next thing I want you to do is you breathe out. Now you got that feeling. And once you got that, I know this is contracted now. Now what I'm going to do, put my hands across my shoulders, and now I'm going to just twist to one side, and I can feel it, and twist to the other side. And what this does now, it gets the obliques working, the TVA is all working at the same time. And this movement becomes actually more challenging than if you were to relax and to just move it, right? So when you've got the isometric hold, and then you can just twist a little bit, you'll feel the whole core tighten up and feel quite different. If you struggle to do this standing though, I'm going to take you to the mat and go through the same kind of process. This is where you're going to do it. You're going to have your feet bent this way. You're going to put your fingers just on the inside in the same place, put your head back down. And what I want you to do is breathe out again. And this time I want you to draw your belly button in towards your spine. So think of, as you breathe out, cinching down, tightening that muscle, and letting your belly button come down towards the mat that way. And you'll feel the muscle sort of contract. Then once you do that again, you're going to squeeze those pelvic floor muscles as well, like you're going to stop a wee, and you'll get the whole thing working. but you still want to be able to talk like I am now. If you tense so hard you can't talk, you're not doing it right. This is not a massive, huge muscle like your legs or your biceps, all right? It's a very gentle, small muscle. So you're gonna hold down and you're just gonna, again, isometric, hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and see how you go. And you're gonna hold it, okay? And you just need to practice. It's going to take time, but don't worry if you can't do it perfectly yet. The mere fact that you're trying is going to have a carryover. It's going to get stronger anyway as long as you try, right? So in terms of like how many times you need to do this, well, like the pelvic floor muscles and the TVA, I think is more of a daily thing. But you can get away with 3 to 4 times per week. And you just sit there, you can do it in bed in the morning or standing up when you're, doing whatever. Just think about it and then contract it. And you want to be doing about 3 to 5 sets of this one, okay? For about 20 to 30 seconds each with about a 30-second rest in between. And the more you practice, the better you will get with it. So like we know we're like working with the physios and anything else, if we can start to strengthen this muscle up, like a whole bunch of issues kind of start to get better. Certainly in terms of back pain and core strength and balance and things like that, okay? Because it is very much an overlooked muscle that we hardly ever train or even talk about. And the only times I ever see people train this muscle is when the physio has told them, you got to sore back and you do this to help, right? But if we can be a bit more proactive with it, again, you're going to be in a much better spot and need less care as you get a little bit older. Now, if you like the video, please let me know. Let me know your thoughts with the TVA. Can you feel it? Can you not? I also want to let you know about some free guides in the description and the first comment, and also about my brand new Strength Reset, which is a paid program. It costs about the same amount as a personal training session and is amazing value, okay? It's 8 weeks program with mobility, stretching, high protein diets. Everything that you need to get stronger, get back on track, and utilizing some of the concepts I talk about in my video. There's also a money back guarantee as well, so if you're not happy, I'll happily refund you. And that you can find all that in the description and the first comment. I'm going to leave a video in the top left-hand corner, which I think you're going to love. Over that video there, and I'll see you very shortly.